Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded Weekend D-Rose report. I hope you guys are watching this and hearing this on the internet, because if you're not, that meant it was the end of the world. And if you're seeing it, it's not the end of the world, so leave a comment. Anyway, promotional advertisement for WWE's October 23rd pay-per-view event at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas is listed. They're now listing the show as Vengeance. The show was originally billed back when as bragging rights, which was announced as WWE Uprising at Tuesday's SmackDown taping at the AT&T Center. So I'm sure there's going to be a pay-per-view, but who the hell cares what it's called? This gives us good matches. Former WWE Tag Champion Demolition, remember them, Axe and Smash, they're scheduled to compete in tonight's Full Impact Pro Internet pay-per-view event. Former WWE Caval headlines the event against Bobby Fish. Stinks to me. I don't know who Bobby Fish is. But anyway, you want to check it out. It's WWNlive.com. Alright, Saturday, June 4th. Beginning at 11 a.m., Cody Rhodes is going to be appearing at Giant Eagle, Stringtown Road, Grove City, Ohio, if you live around that way. And Drew McIntyre has launched an account on Twitter. Yay! He's the only one left, I think. By the way, I'm on Twitter. D-Rose, let's see, I think it was D-Rose Video 1 or something like that. TNA, hell, this is enough for you. You don't need to go on Twitter and listen to my ass. TNA Wrestling executive and personality Eric Bischoff, this is kind of a strange deal, has said on his Facebook account last night that he arrived in New York City for meetings this weekend. He wrote, just arrived in New York City for meetings over the weekend. Some pretty exciting stuff. Going to try and get a 3-mile run in before meeting with tonight's and tryouts. A new pair of Nikes free. And he says, I've been wanting to try and do it for a long time. Why am I telling you such trivial stuff as this? Is because one of the meetings includes an encounter with Bill Goldberg. The former WCW champion posted a video on his Twitter this morning that him and Bischoff flying above New York City in a helicopter. And added, the last tweet was a sign of the end of the world. Maybe they're up there just in case the end of the world happens down here and won't affect them. You know, today, by the way, is the end of the world. Some religions say. Authors of the New York Post story on the passing of Randy Savage erroneously listed the former WWE champion, the Ultimate Warrior, as being one of the prominent wrestlers from the 80s that have died. Well, the Ultimate Warrior is beside himself now, so anyway, they wrote the post. Savage passing follows deaths of several prominent wrestlers from the 80s, including Yokozuna, Ultimate Warrior, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Savage's one-time female partner and wife, Elizabeth. You know, in the 80s and to now, they only mentioned just a few. How many movie stars has died during that time? Whew, a lot more than that. But anyway, the article was available online, and since then they've removed the Ultimate Warrior mention. But death of the Ultimate Warrior has been a common misconception dating back to 1992 when he appeared at WrestleMania 8 in Indianapolis following a lengthy sabbatical with shorter hair and a less muscular physique. The Warrior himself acknowledged the misconception in the introductory message of his official website, ultimatewarrior.com. He wrote, "I'm not dead, nor have I died. Don't laugh." He said, "There are plenty of kooks out there, too many of them, who write and inform me that I am and have been dead. But then they demand that I write them back to confirm it." Silly people. Brie Bella, by the way, announced tonight's episode of SmackDown that she's going to be defending the WWE Diva title at Sunday's Over the Limit. WWE.com teased the possible interference by Karma in their preview for the match. So, got to get somebody lined up with Karma. Alright, Sin Cara, whatever you want to call him, Sin Cara, and Chavo Guerrero announced at the pay-per-view event the following. The card is I Quit match, John Cena versus The Miz, WWE World Heavyweight title, Orton versus Christian, Kiss My Foot, Lawler versus Cole. Of course, Lawler has to give up his ring to Michael Cole in the event of a loss. IC championship match is Barrett versus Jackson. WWE tag titles is Show and Kane taking on Punk and Mason and Ryan, which we may see a heel turn on that, or a face turn from Ryan. We'll find out. WWE Diva Championship is Bella, Brie, and Kelly. Rey Mysterio taking on R-Truth. Sin Cara taking on Chavo Guerrero. TNA Wrestling has held a 10-bell salute to Randy Savage at last night's live event in Amsterdam High School, Amsterdam, New York. Savage, who performed for the organization in '94, of course, passed away yesterday. Meanwhile, haven't heard yet whether it was from the heart attack or the car wreck. That's the only thing really the autopsy would show, or pretty much what his health, the condition of his health. Meanwhile, new WWE Hall of Famer Road Warrior Animal and Paul Ellery attended the event and were introduced to the audience alongside legendary grappler Nick Bockwinkel, Danny Hodge, J.J. Dillon, Dominique DeNucci, the Destroyer, Mark Lewin, and Doink. Animal was advertised to guest host this weekend's Raw in Canada, but was pulled due to the belief that he criticized their drug program, and you shouldn't do that. I told you that yesterday. So anyway, there are conflicting reports on whether WWE will honor Randy Savage this weekend on television as he's tragic passing in Florida. PW Insider reports that the production team was ordered to work on a video piece honoring the wrestling legend for inclusion on next week's TV programming. F4W Online noted that shortly after the news of his passing broke, the organizations would pay tribute to him in some form at this Sunday's Over the Limit also in Seattle, Washington. However, they now say no tribute is planned for Savage, at least for Sunday. Meanwhile, WWE posted a video dedicating to the wrestling legend and memory and everything, as well as photos and clips and everything, highlighting his extravagant career on their website. But the video package is WWE's 2009 DVD release, Randy Savage, Macho Madness. All right, first official episode of Impact Wrestling scored a 1.17 rating, which is about 1,700,000. Last week's Night of Revelations theme did a 1.26, so had a little bit better rating on that. Christian, by the way, Christian Radio hosted Harold Camping's prediction that a rapture will be taking place May 21st, 2000 at 6 p.m. I got about 4 hours left. Anyway, rapture will sweep the global by time zone, and the end of the world as we know it would take place 5 months later on October 21st. This is what he put out 5 months ago. Oh well, we'll see. I'll be madder than hell. I want to get me a new car. Loan applications. Anyway, TNA Knockout Tag Team Champion Rosita commented on the possibility of the event that happening today on her Twitter account. She wrote, "Wow, things are really some sad and troubling things going on around the world today. I heard the world's going to be ending tomorrow," which she said yesterday. Said, "God forbid that I want to tell all you people I truly appreciate it and love you all." She's saying her goodbyes. Man. She also noted the following regarding an oral procedure. Said the oral surgeon's office again. Let's hope this good news today. Grr. So she must be having trouble with her mouth, which I do every day on this show. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.